basketball. At the end of the day, it's just basketball.
Even for me, I love the NBA game, but then I turn on to a game, right? And then the stars are not playing because of load management.
10, 12 years in, I got 4 MVPs and 4 championships. Like, but do I still want to do this? You know what I'm saying?
You know how hard it is.
Some people say, I want to go play baseball.
Right?
Yeah. And then I want to come back. Or some people say, I'm going to go 20.
Shaquille O'Neal has once again set the NBA world buzzing. This time, his words landed squarely on LeBron James and Kevin Durant. Shaq didn't hold back, criticizing today's stars for skipping games while still cashing massive paychecks. And, true to form, he delivered his message without a shred of hesitation.
To pay you $30 million to play 30 games? Hell no.
Right.
No. 80 games is fine.
He didn't just ruffle feathers, he sparked a full-blown showdown at exactly the right moment.
West did it, Kareem did it, Magic did it, Bird did it, Bernard King, like all the great legends before us did it.
Durant and LeBron had just been joking on their podcast about Michael Jordan's legacy, seemingly brushing aside everything the previous generation accomplished. Now Shaq is firing back. No filters, no sugarcoating, just pure honesty. When the subject of load management came up, he didn't mince words. Shaq challenged everyone to pause and think, calling out a truth many don't want to face. The legends who built this league played night after night without the advanced technology and recovery tools that modern players rely on.
I think it's actually quite bullshit myself is to incorporate something at this point.
Durant and LeBron had just been joking on their podcast about Michael Jordan's legacy, seemingly brushing aside everything the previous generation accomplished. Now Shaq is firing back. No filters, no sugarcoating, just pure honesty. When the subject of load management came up, he didn't mince words. Shaq challenged everyone to pause and think, calling out a truth many don't want to face. The legends who built this league played night after night without the advanced technology and recovery tools that modern players rely on.
Charles Barkley, he's wrong.
Yeah. Well, so the older guys, they played all the games.
That's cool, man. And now they walk around and they're fucking...
And they certainly didn't spend every week whining about it. But, of course, the modern NBA wasn't going to stay silent. Draymond Green fired back immediately, refusing to let Shaq's comments slide. Then Austin Rivers escalated things even further when he was asked about his stance on the 65-game rule.
Forcing players to play. We saw what happened with the drill. But it's something that probably league wants to... I don't know.
Especially considering that Charles Barkley once suggested it should even be raised to 70 games. Rivers' response highlighted how today's players are defending the current era. The argument from modern stars is clear. The legends push their bodies to the limit, so they shouldn't be expected to endure the same grind.
12 years in, I got 4 MVPs and 4 championships. Like, but do I still want to do this? You know what I'm saying?
You know how hard it is.
Some people say, I want to go play baseball.
Right?
Yeah. And then I want to come back. Or some people say, I'm going to go 20.
They're treating playing professional basketball and earning life-changing money like it's some kind of hardship, justifying skipping half the season to save their energy.
It's basketball. At the end of the day, it's just basketball.
Even Nikola Jokic admitted that forcing players to play when they're not feeling it is wrong, essentially saying he'd rather sit out if it doesn't feel right.
When I play hard all the time. You know, there's no turn it on here, turn it off here. It's just 110%.
That's the new mindset, and it's exactly what Shaq is calling out. And honestly, he has a point. Modern players complain about being exhausted, while signing contracts bigger than anything the league has ever seen. The average salary is over $10 million, and some max deals are approaching $60 million a year.
One leg. Like, he was hurt the second year, he was on one leg the whole year and played 82 games. Like, and so he practiced every day and he played every game on one leg. And so he's like, man, MJ, why don't you just sit out? How can I be the leader of the team and sit out and y'all going through all the credit?
And guys are sitting out just because they played 3 days ago and feel a little tired. But here's where it gets really interesting. At the same time, Shaq is taking aim at load management. Kevin Durant and LeBron James were on LeBron's The Shop, uninterrupted podcast, subtly poking at Michael Jordan without ever saying his name. They didn't mention him outright, but everyone watching knew exactly who they meant.
And I had a teammate, David Greenwood. He says, you know, you twist your ankle, young fella, come over and sit with me. You know, this is you need to I said, no, man, I'm trying to make a name for myself. There's no way I can sit. I need to get out there and show what I'm capable of. I want to play. I want to win. I want to make an impact.
Durant began talking about longevity and how challenging it is to stay in the league for so many seasons. The moment he said it, LeBron couldn't help but laugh, and the camera caught it perfectly. They both knew exactly what was going on. It was like they were subtly framing Jordan's retirement as if he had simply walked away, while implying that LeBron lasting this long somehow proves he's tougher or more dedicated.
The triangle offense right now it'd be very challenging just because how the game is played and also how defense is.
Then LeBron delivered his own icy remark, brushing it off with just basketball, as if the game hadn't made him a billionaire and opened countless doors in his life. That struck people differently because Michael Jordan never talked about the game so casually. Whenever MJ was asked about his mentality, his whole energy and respect for the sport were on another level.
It's funny, I don't know. I don't know why it's discussed so much in our sport and why it's the A-all, B-all.
Basketball wasn't just something Jordan clocked into. It was everything to him, and everyone around him could see it. One of his teammates even recalled a story from Jordan's second year in the league, showing how intense he was even back then. Jordan himself later explained the mindset he carried into every season, every game, every moment. But Durant and LeBron weren't done throwing shade at Jordan's era. On that podcast, they kept pressing further. LeBron started breaking down the triangle offense, implying that today's game is more advanced, layered, and complex than anything MJ had to navigate. Then he went even further, questioning why championships matter so much, stunning many, given that this is coming from the same LeBron James who built super teams in Miami and lured stars to Cleveland and the Lakers. Now, facing the reality that he won't catch Jordan's 6 rings, he's shifting the focus toward longevity and stats instead. Meanwhile, Larry Bird once shared a story that perfectly illustrates the old-school mentality toward the game, a mindset vastly different from today's. Bird understood the essence of basketball in a way that Durant and LeBron seem to overlook.
Someone told me one time he played for Chicago, he said, if you expect to play a long time in this league, you better quit mopping up the floor. And I thought, well, he's crazy because that's what
basketball isn't about saving your energy for year 20. It's about giving everything you have every single night. It's about diving on the floor for loose balls, locking up on defense until your lungs burn, and doing whatever it takes to get the win.
Hours a day, 3 hours a day. Right? That's your job. That's what you get paid to do as an NBA player. What are you doing the other 21 hours? I mean, to me, that's when you should be preparing for your next.
That's why Bird played just 13 seasons. That's why Jordan only completed 13 full seasons. They pushed their bodies to the limit because winning mattered more than extending their careers. LeBron, on the other hand, has recently admitted he's considering load management. And when asked if playing all 82 games is still a goal, his answer already sounded like a prelude to the games he plans to sit out this season.
Watch me play. I want to impress that guy way up on top who probably worked his ass off to get a ticket.
You really cared about the guy who sat in the top deck, right?
Yeah, because I know he's probably yelling at me and I want to shut him up. So if the guys are coming to watch me play, I don't want to miss that opportunity. Now, physically, if I can't do it, then I can't do it. But physically, if I can do it and I just don't feel like doing it, that's a whole different.
Jordan had a completely different philosophy, and that's what separates him from everybody else.
Well, it shouldn't be needed, first and foremost. I never wanted to miss a game because it was an opportunity to prove. The fans are there to watch me play.
Jordan had an entirely different philosophy, and that's what set him apart from everyone else.
No way I was gonna take load management when the guys I named yesterday, Kobe or AI, Paul Pierce, Vince, so those guys come into my building.
He treated being an NBA player as a privilege, not a burden. Jordan believed that if you're earning millions to play basketball, the least you could do is show up and give your all every single night, and he lived by that standard.
Player could make $1 million, and now these guys are so lucky and blessed, and they can't play basketball 3 or 4 days a week. And I know they hide behind all the analytical bullshit from their agents and people like that. What they're really trying to do is extend their career. The way the money's been and going, depending on who you are, you're going to be able to make another $50, $70, $100 million and probably more going forward if you can extend your career.
When someone directly asked Jordan about load management, his response left no doubt about how he felt. Even Tracy McGrady, who played in a more modern era, understood this mindset. McGrady said that if he ever sat out against a legend, he'd feel like he was disrespecting the entire competition, the craft, and the history of the game, but here's the real issue with Durant's casual jab about Jordan playing baseball. That comment completely overlooks the real story behind why Michael Jordan stepped away in 1993, a story that changes everything. Jordan didn't wake up one day thinking basketball was boring. That summer, his father was tragically murdered during a robbery, leaving MJ devastated. James Jordan had been the man who pushed Michael toward greatness, and when he passed, MJ, at the absolute peak of his career, walked away from basketball to honor his father's memory and pursue the dream they had shared since Michael was a child, playing professional baseball. So when Durant casually smirks and jokes about Jordan playing baseball, he's not just clueless, he's crossing a line, turning one of the most painful moments of Jordan's life into a punchline. And with LeBron laughing along, that energy only got amplified. Now, consider the timing of Jordan's actual retirement. It wasn't after a bad playoff run or an embarrassing finals loss. He stepped away after winning his third straight championship, something Magic never did, Bird never did, and Isaiah never did, while also dealing with the grief of losing his father. And here's where it gets even more wild. Look at who's making these comments. Kevin Durant, a player who's made some of the most criticized decisions in modern NBA history. In 2016, after losing to Golden State with OKC, he joined the exact same 73-win squad with Curry, Thompson, and Green, a move still debated today. Then Brooklyn fell apart, trade requests came, and his experiment unraveled before he eventually headed to Phoenix. This is the same guy now throwing shade at Michael Jordan's competitive decisions. Then there's LeBron. When Cleveland struggled, he left for Miami. When Miami declined, he returned to Cleveland. And when that chapter ended, he moved to Los Angeles. Every time the situation got heavy, he found a new destination to reset. Meanwhile, Jordan never chased longevity, he chased excellence every single season. His goal wasn't to stretch his career for decades, it was to push himself to the highest level, elevate his teammates, win championships, and dominate on both ends of the court. Jordan played 15 total seasons, really only 13 full ones, and in that time collected 6 championships, 6 finals MVPs, 5 regular season MVPs, 10 scoring titles, and 9 all-defensive selections. That's not just greatness, it's historic precision. Now compare that to Durant and LeBron together. They've played nearly 39 seasons combined, almost triple Jordan's prime, but in those seasons they've earned 6 championships, 5 MVPs, 6 finals MVPs, 5 scoring titles, and 5 all-defensive nods in total. The gap is clear, not because Jordan played longer but because he maximized every single year he was on the court. Durant and LeBron put in twice the years and still fell short of what Jordan accomplished in essentially a decade. That contrast is loud, and that's exactly why Shaquille O'Neal called them out. He wasn't just criticizing load management, he was reminding everyone what true legends looked like. Shaq, Jordan, Bird, Magic, they didn't hide behind excuses. They didn't skip games because they felt a little tired. They didn't take shots at the generation that built the stage they stood on. They showed up, respected the fans, and treated every night like it mattered. If you agree with Shaq about load management, smash that like button. If you think today's players need to show the game more respect, drop a comment and share your thoughts. And for more breakdowns exposing what's really happening in basketball, make sure to hit subscribe. This conversation is far from over.